Hello everybody, my name is LonOTron and welcome back to the LonOTron Engineering Co, where I am engineering more things, because I do love to engineer some things. The sun is currently going down, so that means we're gonna have to start thinking about how we're gonna like handle the mob situation. Frankly, I'm not super worried about it. What I am worried about is getting these walls and things done, and also getting a bed set up. But I think today we're gonna work on these walls, and we're gonna put a roof on it, and it's gonna be phenomenal. So we are gonna throw a lot of our very useful stuff in here, and we are going to make ourselves the bricks we need. We're also gonna make some torches because are there better lighting sources that look nicer? Absolutely. Does that mean I'm gonna use them? Not necessarily. Alright, and with enough bricks to throw at just about anyone, really, we can now begin the process. Let's eat some grapes first. Now, the really fun part that's about to occur is dealing with things like phantoms and zombies and all of those absolutely wonderful joys that I am so glad to have in my world, and definitely are not an inconvenience for anyone or anything for any reason. Huh. Well, I probably should have thought that through a little better, and I don't have my pickaxe on me. Tell you what, we can fix it later. We can fix that later. Right now, what's important is getting this layer down. I believe that's a phantom coming into. Yep, there it is. Whoop. All right. Ow. Let's head in here really quick. Let's go gather some things, or maybe make some things. Why not? We're here, ain't we? Now, I've been wondering since I got my washing station set up, if I put the sand in the washing station, what comes out of that? So we are now going to find that out. Wash, sand, wash. Wow, I love this washing station. I'm gonna actually break this diorite without a pickaxe once again, and really quickly make a crafting bench, then make some stairs. This way I can just kind of do this. Oh, I get clay. Oh, easy way to get sand. Easy way to get sand. Very nice. Or, excuse me, easy way to get bricks. Very easy way to get bricks. No complaints. No complaints at all. Now, I do need to set up a crushing wheel, but for a crushing wheel, I need, not the crafter, I need the mechanical crafter. Which I didn't realize took electron tubes. Surprised it polished rose quartz. Rose quartz. Where do I get rose quartz? Huh. Rose quartz. Oh. Or by utilizing crushing. Or mixing. Okay, so I gotta get to the nether before we can get crushing wheels, which is a little bit upsetting. But whatever, we gotta get on that anyway, which also means I need to work on the mine, which means I want to set up the, which means I want to set up the drill system, which means I need super glue, and to get super glue, I need, slime balls, and slime balls aren't that hard to craft, especially not with a mixer. I mean, if I can make a focuser, beam focuser, which it's a little bit advanced, but it doesn't look too hard. Let's double check our quests, see what quests we have on the horizon. I did want to do this, but I need more iron for that, which I should have enough for that, right? I just went and picked up some iron. Most of it was used for blocks. But no, I should easily have enough for that. I do easily have enough for that. 1, 2. And then we get our hammer, which I put here. I knew that. I knew that. Bang out some iron plates. I mean, I have the mechanical press I'm working on, but with that banged out, we can start on the non-portable chainsaw, which it's just this. Then we put an iron ingot in the middle. Then we line that with iron sheets to make the blade, and we have a mechanical saw. I'm not quite sure what to do with this yet. I know I can make tree farms with it. I know it's very useful for chopping down trees. But, new feeling all around of, what am I going to do with this? Oh, I got an andesite. Very, very nice. Very nice. Definitely what I needed at this point in time. I could also save a bunch of time and energy by bringing this around with my hand crank that I put somewhere. I certainly did have a hand crank. It's probably in the same chest as the mechanical drill. Where's my hand crank, Bob? Where's my hand crank? Gotta make a new hand crank out here. Unable to find the hand crank I need. Alright, with the hand crank in play now, and a decent supply of food, which I should have a good amount of wheat grown by now, I should be able to go out come morning and just start sawing down trees. Non-portable, my ass. Where's my grapes? I have coffee fruit. It'll do. It's so nice to see those machines working up there, pumping out the water. Now we get to test our new fancy saw, which we're gonna place right there like so. Put the hand crank on and see how it does. Ah, perfect. Didn't even require that much effort. Wow, that's really nice. Yep, we're we're gonna start deforesting now. Wow, I wish I could justify a use like this for the mechanical drill. But the mechanical drill is like something I want to automate really bad because it's such a pain to utilize for like single block things and to move around like this. Wow, this is genuinely such an upgrade. Great quality of life. We can actually start expanding up to this area. And now that we've done a bit of that, we can take our cobblestone bricks and start working on the walls of this place. Which, you know, might require a bit more TLC than I initially considered, but oh well. We're here now, ain't we? Minecraft is genuinely such a peaceful time for me, like recording these videos and setting everything up and constructing this big old building. It's genuinely such a peaceful time for me. It's one of the times I get fully to myself. I get to just focus in on what I'm doing. And you know, if I'm a little cringe on the internet, that's okay. It's okay to be cringe on the internet. It's the internet. It's not real life. None of it matters. None of it matters. Stop pretending it matters, because it doesn't. I'm not worried about it. I'm just living and relaxing. Like, I think everyone thinks everything matters far more than it actually does. And you see, there are things that matter. And we should dedicate our energy to those things that matter. But I also think that, you know, maybe not everything is a life and death situation. And we treat it like it is. We always treat it like it is. And, like, a big part of that is that we, as a culture, have developed a pervasive anxiety. We have, as a culture, developed a pervasive anxiety. And this pervasive anxiety really affects everything in our day-to-day lives. And mind you, that is no fault of your own. That is not a moral failing. It is not a moral failing to fall victim to the pervasive anxiety that infects every nano angstrom of our culture. Okay? Like, you're gonna fall victim to that kind of thing. It's not your fault. It's okay. just remember that, like, things matter. Yeah, and there are things that matter and should be treated as highly important. But in the same vein, it's important to recognize what's actually important and what your mind is tricking you into thinking is important. Because I see so many people who just care way too much. Like, way too much, man. It's like, yeah, it's good to care about things. I care about things. I'm an activist. But, come on, guys. Come on, guys. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, guys. Knock it off. I think a big part of it is just that the act of existing is terrifying. Like genuinely terrifying. And I'm okay with that thought. I'm okay with the thought that existing is terrifying. And it's okay for it to be terrifying. There's so many experiences in our lives that are just utterly horrifying. And a big part of it is learning to really accept the things that are terrifying, even when you don't think you can. And even when you can't change anything, just accepting that it's there. I learned that one, like, the hard way. When I was younger, I was terrified of absolutely everything. I was scared of the dark. I was scared of as everything can get. I was scared of absolutely everything. The dark, the woods. I was scared of wild animals. I was scared of domestic animals. I was scared of dogs. I was really scared of dogs. But as I want to say as I got bigger, I got over it. But no, I didn't. I was scared of the dark until I was 16. That's not a joke. Embarrassing thing to admit, but I was scared of the dark till I was 16. But nowadays, I prefer the dark. I prefer the I prefer the comfort of it. And a lot of that was just accepting, like, yeah, sure, it's kind of dark. Whatever, man. There's no... Listen, guys. The demon is not gonna get you. You remember the demon from your you remember the demon from your childhood? It's not gonna get you, okay? You don't have to flick the lights on and run up the stairs. Sometimes just flick the lights on and stand in it for a second. Also, don't be afraid to mess up, okay? I've had this talk with I've had this kind of talk with my roommate a few times now, and my roommate echoes this point that, like, sin is humanity's birthright. And of course that can be taken in a very religious context, which is by no means how my roommate means it, but that can be taken in a very religious context. But it can also be taken in the concept in the context of, like, you're gonna mess up, and thus is your birthright as a human being. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to screw up every now and again. Don't let it define you. You can sit there and think on the same mistakes until the day you die. You can sit there and complain about, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. You can do that all day, every day, until it kills you. Or, what you can do is you can look at yourself and you can say, you know what? Tomorrow's a new day, and I'll do better then. That is equally an option you have. And I highly recommend more people pursue the latter. Because, man, it is so easy to fall into this slump of, oh, I screwed up. Oh, I'm a bad person. Oh, I'm a bad friend. I'm a bad partner, you know? And it's like, here's something you're going to need to hear. You're always a bad person. You're always a bad something to someone. And, like, it's probably because you made a mistake. And whether it was blown out of proportion or not, whether it was, you know, whether you fully deserved the repercussions of your mistake, like, what determines a good or a bad person is having the willingness to learn and the willingness to do better tomorrow. And of course, there's fringe cases, which are becoming less and less fringe, where, like, people do something unforgivable, and then instead of instead of taking the course of grace, I'd like to call it instead of taking the course of grace or the course of wisdom, what they do is they double down. They don't necessarily think, they crack jokes about it. They get the ukulele out. You know who I'm talking about. They get the ukulele out. And hang on, let's not all rush to our ukuleles now. You are not that person. You do not need to get the ukulele out and attempt a really, really, really bad apology. Okay? You just do better tomorrow. Plain and simple. It's like I say on my channel, sometimes you gotta start over. I want to cover this in some way, shape, or form. But not like a room. Like an awning. Because I got the fence here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Has me thinking. Which is never good. I had more zinc, and I know I had more zinc, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what chest I put more zinc in. Because I want to put a door. I want to put one of these bad boys on the other side of that room, so that I don't have to worry about it as much. I'm just okay, let's see. I might as well just give it a shot while I'm here. So what I'm thinking is put it here, so it's got that nice lineup, put the bricks around it, and like copycat block, so I can really texture it with anything I have lying around, which is cool. I'm just kind of thinking on it, and I'm not sure how exactly I want to do this. You know, honestly, the smooth basalt might look cool, or basalt, however you say it. But also, sometimes I just put some glass on there. I'm not sure. There's a lot of good options. I'm gonna go check that other chest I have up there. Andesite casing always looks good. I think we're gonna go with the andesite casing. Hello, goodbye. Nice to know you. Alright, and with the andesite casing, I think that looks pretty solid. Oh, I didn't think this through. Oh, wow, I did not think that through. Well, fortunately they can't get through that door, and I'm not going that way either. So I guess I am stuck in this room, which has an open ceiling I forgot to patch up. And I guess we're leaving this one on sort of a cliffhanger. It's been a wonderful time. Have a nice day, folks. I'll catch you next time on the LonOTron Engineering Company, although it may be an episode of Coffee and Roses. So you might have that to look forward to. Ooh, spooky. All right, have a wonderful day, folks. I'll catch you next time.